Moshpit Passion, you know, for the passion of music.
Herzlich willkommen hier bei Moshpit Passion auf YouTube. Ich bin der Kajo. Neben mir die Jungs von DEVILLE aus Schweden, heute hier beim Tourauftakt in Münster. Wir haben hier eine kleine besondere Folge für euch und zwar haben wir auch ein paar Songs hier recorded, besser gesagt die ersten 3. Und bevor wir die euch zeigen, als erstes, guys, thank you very much for having us here.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
DEVILLE from Sweden. So today was your first concert over, let me say, I don't know how many years now? The start of the first tour,
well,
the start of the tour? First tour since 3 years, 2 years?
Exactly. The first show of a big tour since 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's my first ever tour with these guys.
Because
we've done a lot of weekends, but
that's an interesting point because you are a new member of
DEVILLE, right?
I
am.
Really.
I've been around for 3 years.
Yeah.
I joined DEVILLE in November 2019, right?
But you also have a new bass player, and your old bass player switched to guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have had a.
It was a
new lineup.
It was really a pity that we wouldn't have him on guitar if there was an option to have him on guitar, and now it opened up to have him on guitar. So we asked, and he said, "Yes, I would like to play the guitar in DEVILLE." And he said,
we almost forced him, but
but he had an option to say no because it's a little bit different to have the guitar. It's more responsibility because it's but he said yes. So we're kind of the same band, but a new member on the bass.
Bass player Erik.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, he just came in
sweaty.
Sweaty. He worked hard tonight.
And how this sounds. So, da werden wir mal einen guten Blick drauf werfen und zwar mit dem ersten Song, auch der Opener der neuen Platte und zwar No Sun. Ich gebe ab, bis gleich.
Stay low and never make a sound. So slow in your head and all around. Whatever what's left is taken, and I can catch it falling. Lost your mind to reset, never know what to get. No son, you never will be old. Say mine, you lost your eyes again. Whatever was left is taken, and I can catch it falling. Lost your mind to reset, I never know what to get. Believe in lies, never mind, say goodbye. Believe in lies, all your mind makes me blind. Whatever was left is taken, and I could catch it falling, lost your mind to pieces. I never know what you get. Stay low, I never make a sound. So slow, your only way is down. Prost! We're DEVILLE from Sweden. Cheers, everyone.
Da sind wir auch schon wieder zurück. Ich habe gerade schon mal es leicht angeteasert. DEVILLE haben eine neue Platte draußen, nennt sich Heavy Lies the Crown. Und wir werden so ein bisschen über die neue Platte sprechen, denn die Band hat tatsächlich 5, 6 Songs der neuen Scheibe heute Abend gespielt. And so yeah, new record out, new record label, new lineup, everything is new.
Everything's new.
What I like is that you stick to your roots. For everybody out there, check this record definitely out. It's out now on physical formats, digital, etc. And yeah, when it comes to the title, I found it interesting, Heavy Lies the Crown.
Yeah.
And it's always open to interpret what the meaning behind this is. And Heavy Lies the Crown, usually everybody would connect it to politics, but I connect this as different with leaders in general.
Yeah.
And yeah, how do you came up with the title?
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is that since we made this kind of record, you always have to think about what the record needs, what kind of title it needs. And the thing it was still a lot of metal influences on the record.
Yeah.
And we needed a heavy title, and we talked about it. And I had some different options for it, and we talked about it in the band. But the thing is that what it means is actually it can be up to the listener or what you want. But the basic thing is with great powers comes great responsibility. That's
Spider-Man!
That's the exactly. So it's
took it from
about
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. No. So you can choose if you want to interpret like with a leader.
Yeah.
And you can also interpret in a funny way that it becomes something for us because we have done this for a long while and we don't want to throw it away. But it's not that fun maybe to interpret that way. So it's about the lyrics. There is a lot of metaphors and everything. So
But also for us, like having not being able to play live shows for 3 years, and the process for us to record the album was pretty new as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, DEVILLE, when I joined DEVILLE in 2019, I was told stories about how we create songs on the road, trying out riffs here and there, and then the pandemic hit, and we were like, we didn't even rehearse for 3-4 months, and I was like, we need to do a record.
Yeah.
So it was very hard. It's a very difficult situation, and also like, well, we need to do something.
Yeah.
And without having...
So that was the first time in DEVILLE's history that we did like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And without maybe having inspiration from the road or whatever, just almost became like going to work, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What I found interesting, we discussed this before when it comes to the recording process. Maybe you want to explain it for our viewers, what happened there and that you shift the, let me say, the record studio to the old one.
Yeah.
What we discussed before.
You want to do it?
We tried out some. We wanted to record in another studio with another people because it's good for the band, it's good for us, and we found some good people. But we didn't get it together with the logistics, and they couldn't do it a full album. We did Speaking in Tongues in a studio that we liked, but he couldn't do a full record, and time was running.
Yeah.
So we need to find something that worked and be kind of close to home, so we can record and still be able to work and pay the record, and everything is going to work with regular life.
Yeah, and printing for the vinyls to get ready for...
Yeah, also because and there is like they already last week, so they're in the they're ready now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get them. Yeah.
So we got a deadline. You need to be ready by this date.
Yeah.
You mentioned a little bit earlier the off track of this record. It's not on this record. It's a pre-single. You can say,
which is also a new thing. For DEVILLE, I think.
Which we will watch now. Maybe you want to announce the track, and then we will switch over.
It's called "Speaking in Tongues."
You heard it. We will see it. See you later.
Built in time, endless lies, growing born sick, leave your heavy. Seem to know they will get your head. You will make their way on your last day here. Will you pass your fear? Take it in, not sin, gone forever, faithful Savior. Seem to know, heedless, they will get your head. They will make their way on your last day here. Will you pass your fear? Here to pay, here to stay. Born a savior, the dead won't praise you. They will get your head. You will make their way on your last day here. Will you pass your fear? On your winter's day, they will make your way. We'll be silent here, saying end is near. Dankeschön.
Last question before we will watch the last clip of today is what are your next plans after the tour, or maybe for next year? Are there any plans like festival shows, another tour, support show of a bigger...
We have a bunch of stuff going on. A lot of stuff that's been postponed, obviously. We have an Australian tour coming on, which we today
trying to
get together.
It's not really set when it's gonna be, but it's gonna happen next year.
Next year, sometime next year, it's gonna happen. Either early or mid next year.
We're playing next after this. We're playing
Netherlands
Into the Void Festival with Orange Goblin and Witchcraft in January
and Spider God.
And after that, we're gonna do some hopefully some Scandinavian stuff. and then
Australia, we have
Australia.
we have Spain,
Yeah, we have
Croatia,
Spain,
we have
yeah.
a lot of stuff going on.
Festivals are being booked right now,
Yeah.
but it's not announced.
Yeah.
We can't say it really. So that's the plan. What we know for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just really super happy we were able to do this tour
Yeah.
because it's that it hasn't been easy to book a lot of
No,
tours
no.
either.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so we're super stoked about doing this show, these shows.
Alright, also ihr habt es gehört, die Band ist nächstes Jahr sehr, sehr häufig auf Tour und ich würde sagen, wir ziehen uns noch den letzten Clip für heute Abend rein. Das ist auch einer der Songs, der auf dem ersten Album Come Heavy Sleep rausgekommen ist, Deserter. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß damit, wie gesagt, neues Album ist ab sofort draußen, nennt sich Heavy Lies the Crown, gibt es überall da, wo es gute Platten
Vielen Dank.
gibt. Das waren DEVILLE, viel Spaß mit dem letzten Song. Supportet gute Musik, supportet gute Bands wie DEVILLE. Ihr findet alles unten in der Beschreibung. Bis dahin und ciao, ciao, bye.
I know one is called the Deserter. There was something I couldn't take, and all the lights are hard to break. I'm heading off to a warmer day. Something in me made the way. There is something darker here I wouldn't take away. It's the light been gone away. I want you to stay. Hey! All together, we end up here. Best of places, taking care. Smell the death of the darkest souls. And now we're riding so hard we go. There is something darker here I wouldn't take away. It's the light been gone away. I want you to stay. Yeah.
Moshpit passion, for the passion of the music.